Good day, folks. Everything new under the sun. This is an interesting article, something I'm watching, something that is extra biblical to be sure. The prophecy of Saint Malachy about the 112th Pope. The prophecy predicts that the 112th Pope will be the last and final Pope, effectively before the end of the world, and that Pope will be the false prophet. And so we're looking at the Pope as this interesting person to look at and following them. And Pope Francis happens to be the 112th. So let's quickly look at the 112th Pope prophecy there. I'm not going to go in depth into it. Let me just bring this up. But basically, it's the idea that there are 112 popes, and it describes the 112th pope as Peter the Roman, who will pasture his sheep in many tribulations, and when these things are finished, the city of seven hills, i.e. Rome, will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge will judge his people. Bottom left corner is the text I'm reading there. So again, Peter the Roman, who will pasture his sheep in many tribulations. Is that related to the 7-year tribulation? When these things are finished, the city of seven hills will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge will judge his people. The end. So this is a prophecy. This is a prediction that this 112th pope will be it. And on this timeline, if you count up all the popes from when the prophecy of Saint Malachy came out, Pope Francis is the 112th. Now it's interesting, and as it relates to the article, because what the article says is basically he's looking to step down as the Pope, abdicate the papal throne. I don't even know if that's a thing, but similar to what happened with the last Pope, Francis may step down. So it says, let's just bring this up. Pope Francis fuels speculation on future of Pontificate. Pope Francis added fuel to the rumors that the future of his pontificate by announcing he would visit the central Italian city of L'Aquila in August for a feast initiated by Pope Celestine V, one of the few pontiffs who resigned before Pope Benedict stepped down in 2013. Italian Catholic media have been rife with unsourced speculation that the 85-year-old Francis might be planning to follow in Benedict's footsteps, given his increased mobility problems that have forced him to use a wheelchair for the last month. The rumors gained steam last week when Francis announced a consistory to create 21 new cardinals scheduled for August 27th. 16 of those cardinals are under age 80, and eligible to vote in a conclave to elect Francis's successor. So that's the speculation. Will he be removed? Is there a 113th pope? Or will this play out? And this is the big question. And so back to the prophecy of St. Malachy. Again, we're watching it. It's extra biblical. Will it turn out to be true? I don't know. Do we understand what it really means? Is Pope Francis actually the 112th? Or is there something that was missed there? But many people have spoken on it. So the big question is, though, does the Bible agree with the prophecy of St. Malachy or not? So here is from an article some of the points of agreement and some of the points that differ. So the prophecy of St. Malachy contains 5 elements. You can see there. I wonder if I can make this bigger here. There we go. Move that to, let's see, send it back. That's what I want. So let's see there. You can see it there. Live editing. So there is agreement between Malachy, the prophecy of Malachy, extra biblical, and the Bible. And the agreements are, number one, there's going to be a final pope, and he will be in cahoots with the Antichrist. Number two, during his reign, the Roman Catholic Church will be judged. During his papacy, Rome, the city on seven hills, will be destroyed. The last pope will be the 112th pope from AD 1139. And the clue to his identity is Peter the Roman. And then there's parts that then disagree. How does the Bible prophecies differ from Malachy? Well, let's look at this one. The scriptures do not say several things about the prophecy of Malachy, says about the final pope. They also give us much more information about the last pope than Malachy gave. The differences are as follows. The Bible states that a final pope is coming. However, it does not say he will be the 112th pope from 1139 AD. The scriptures say nothing about Peter the Roman. So these are the discrepancies, the things that, again, Malachy predicted, and information he has added that the Bible simply doesn't comment on. Not saying it's not incorrect, it's just the Bible doesn't specify these things, so we can't take them for, as they say, we can't take it as gospel. Number 3, the Bible says the last pope will be in alliance with the world's last political leader, the Antichrist. The scriptures call the last pope the false prophet. Number 5, the biblical prophecies say that the final pope will perform many signs and lying wonders, even pulling down fire from heaven. These miracles will be used to deceive the people of the world. Again, different clues and details in the Bible as well that, again, aren't mentioned in the prophecy of Malachy. Number 6, the final pope will influence the world to give their allegiance to the Antichrist and his one world government. Number 7, the Bible says the false prophet will endorse a program of global socialism, causing all people to receive a mark or number that will be required for buying and selling. This mark of the beast will apparently be a global scheme for wealth redistribution, the idea of social justice, and you all know that Pope Francis is big on social justice. And number 8, the second coming of Jesus will end the reign of the Antichrist and the false prophet. At that time, they will both be cast into the lake of fire from Revelation 19:20. So is the prophecy of the 12 popes correct or not correct? It's for you to read that and compare and contrast the biblical and the prophecy of St. Malachy. Decide for yourself. But Pope Francis is quite old at this point. But it's a very interesting description. Again, the 112th pope, apparently pointing to Francis, Peter the Roman, who will pasture his sheep in many tribulations. And when these things are finished, the city of 7 hills will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge, God, will judge his people, period, the end, period. So just interesting language used there. So I thought I'd bring that to your attention. You let me know in the comments what you think of that. And interesting news coming out of, this is AP News, about the speculation of him stepping down, just like Benedict did. So again, let me know in the comments what you think about that. I suspect, if he's going to fulfill Malachy, then he has to stay on in his position. So we'll see. Thanks for watching, folks. Leave it there. We'll see you in the next video.